What is going on, everybody? Draftkey here, and today I'm going to be talking about Red Dead Redemption 2 coming out. Or probably not Red Dead Redemption 2, but whatever the crap it's going to be called, who really cares? As long as it's Red Dead Redemption, plays like Red Dead Redemption, and feels like Red Dead game, not Red Dead Redemption personally, but Red Dead games, then we will like it. And most likely, if it looks like a Red Dead Redemption game, if it looks like a GTA game with Red Dead Redemption slapped on it, nah. Or anyway. So anyway, we heard announcements of Red Dead Redemption coming out, and so far I'm really psyched about this game. Like, it sounds really good. I'm really excited for it. It looks. There's no trailers yet. There's no anything yet about the game. Only thing we're left to assume is it probably is gonna come out probably around mid 215 to maybe early 216, around that time. So we got quite a waiting distance before we can expect anything to actually come our way with Red Dead Redemption. But on that note, that means we got plenty of times to tell the developers what we want and what we don't want. So on that note, let's go ahead and get started on what I would like to see in the game and what I definitely do not want to see in the game. So to begin this off with, I would most definitely love to see character customization in the game. Because a problem with the last game I seriously had was, and we'll get to this later a little bit, we'll talk about this a little bit later, was the outfitter. But personally, I would like to be able to customize my character, give him facial hair, change his hairstyles and all that different stuff, give him scars and all that stuff, sort of like Skyrim in that matter. So, I mean, that's one of the good things I'd like to see in the game. And I'd like to be able to change my clothes. I'd like to be able to, give myself new cowboy boots, give myself coat, pants, hat, and all that different stuff. And just be able to all together have a fully customized character and make him unique to the other characters playing Red Dead Redemption in the world, so that I can sit around and say my character is different than your character and is personally unique. So that is one of the cool things I like to see in the game. Another thing I'd like to see in the game is a store like GTA. I'd like to see a store that I can purchase stuff like hats, shoes, pants, shirts, hairstyles, and all sorts of stuff like that, in that sort of matter, if you know what I mean. I like to be able to change my facial hair and my hair and all that different stuff in like a tailor or whatever. I mean, we know they had them back then, so you might as well give it to us. So, anyway, yeah, most definitely we want to be able to have that. Now, that's about a few things I can think of the game. Oh, yeah, we want bigger worlds. We want more players to be able to play in worlds. I want like maybe 50 players in a game. I mean, we're in 2015, or almost 215, or 214 here. We got about 5 more months this year, 4 more actually. So we might as well. I mean, we got the Xbox One, we got the PlayStation 4 computer. You might as well make the worlds completely huge. Not huge, but with good graphics, big, and with like let's say 50 players. I mean, come on, man. Could you see that? Like 25 players versus 25 players. That would just be complete beast, awesome chaos, just so much fun. I mean, or even like let's say like 10 posse members. Like there'll be like 5 posses with 10 members each in it. That would just be complete chaos and so much fun. So those are some few things I'd like to see in the game. Now here's some obvious things I do not want to see in the game. So in the gameplay, in the background, as you may see, you will see Pikes Basin played over and over again. I mean, this game is literally the hell for gamers who ever played Red Dead Redemption. If you played Red Dead Redemption, you know this place as just awful. You know this is the most repetitive area known in gaming history. Pikes Basin. Oh god. Pikes Basin. Oh gosh. Pikes Basin is just the worst place ever. It's basically the only place you can really level up in Red Dead Redemption anymore if you want at least a good decent amount of points rather than 300 or 303 points. The highest you can make is about 18,000 to 2,500 points each time, and most likely depending on your time, if like let's say you get like 4 minutes like this particular gameplay here, then you will get like a higher amount of points. But if you take like 7 minutes, which is like the average player's game time, you're going to get something around the lines of 800 points. So Yeah, think about that for a second. So, think about trying to level up. It's become so repetitive to level up. Most players just resorted to hacking, modding, and even just changing their saves files to level 50. Which personally I kind of understand. I can kind of see why they would do that, and I have no problem with it. The game was so repetitive, it's almost broken the way it's so hard to level up in XP. And then, alright, so you get the gist, the point here. I mean, you can even see the gameplay. You're probably getting bored as we speak, looking at the gameplay in the background. So, I mean, what does that tell you? If you're sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, I hate looking at this gameplay in the background, especially for those level prestiges or those level 50s that actually earned it without hacking, or even people that's made it to level 30, 25 at the most. You're probably sitting there going, oh no, not that. It shouldn't be so repetitive that players get so bored. Like, I'm a player that likes to earn stuff. I mean, I like everything I do. I want to make sure that I've earned it. I like to make sure that I've completed it. And Red Dead Redemption got me so much to the point where I was just like, you know what, I'm no, forget this. So I basically decided to quit at level 35. I mean, I was done. 35, that was the max I was going. Because I had the high-powered pistol and everything, so I was basically, I had the guns that I wanted. I had the characters from the DLC that I wanted, and that was about it. But it should not have resorted for other players. They should not have made the game so repetitive and boring that players hacked just so they could get the levels and the guns and the golden guns and the horses that they wanted. Which they have 50 prestige there, and I don't think there is a single prestige level that's actually earned their prestige level. So, I mean, just think about that on a few notes there for a second. I mean, really, if you've earned prestige level 5 legitly, you play a lot of Red Dead Redemption, which I actually have played a lot of Red Dead Redemption, and I just started recently playing, but yeah. So, if we continue on, this is the only things this is the last thing I really don't want in the game, and that is, it's a gun. Let's see if you can guess what it is. It starts with an E. Okay, ends with an E. Can you guess what it is? Pause the video right now and go type it in the bottom of the video, and say, I'm guessing this is this. Alright, you should pause right about now. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The explosive freaking rifle. This is the worst gun in the game. It is the most. It's a game breaker. It just breaks the game altogether. It's just terrible. It's just overpowered, and it's just for people that are just game ruiners. I mean, seriously. For example, land grabs. I mean, you're playing a land grab. You got 20 seconds left, and some retard takes their explosive rifle and just shoots it at ya. Not using TNT, not using strategy, just aiming with their casual little aim and their normal or their extra or whatever, however the crap they do it, and just shooting and hoping they hit, which they normally most likely always frickin' hit. It's like a sniper rifle, but without the scope. And it's just a game breaker. It's no fun. It's just a terrible, terrible gun and should not have ever been put into the coding of the game. So guys, that's about all I have for today, for what I want to see and what I do not want to see in Red Dead Redemption, or the next Red Dead game that comes to the market. So anyway guys, let me know what you want to see in the next Red Dead game, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.